3, 2, 1.
Here comes the sun, do 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 do. Here comes the sun, and I say it's alright. Little darling, it feels like ice is slowly melting. Little darling, it seems like years since it's been clear. Here comes the sun, here comes the sun, and I say it's alright, it's alright. Sun, 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 here it comes.
The warnings about global warming have been extremely clear for a long time. We are facing a global climate crisis. It is deepening. We are entering a period of consequences. This is a quote from Al Gore. Global warming is a problem that is taking over the world. People worldwide have been facing the consequences of exploiting the world's resources. Global warming is caused by the emissions of greenhouse gases. Greenhouse gases, which are mainly composed of carbon, thicken the Earth's atmosphere and absorb the radiation projected from the sun. Having some greenhouse gases in the Earth's atmosphere is good because it keeps the planet warm enough to sustain life and keep balance on the Earth. But in the past years, humans have been unnecessarily burning greenhouse gases. The direct result is the constant overheating of the Earth's surface, which will create many problems for future generations.
Global warming has gotten so serious that it is beginning to have a major impact on the environment. Every aspect of the Earth is being affected. The ocean temperatures have risen 1.3 degrees Fahrenheit and will continue to rise if no action is taken. This will cause the decrease of ocean biodiversity, which is an important carbon sink. Also, the sea levels will rise by 1 meter. Flooding will occur in coastal communities, and heat waves will occur more often. The total amount of forests in the world will decrease due to the increased risk of forest fires and forest redistribution. Rising temperatures will cause more powerful hurricanes and tornadoes. Also, permafrost is melting rapidly, causing damage to the trees that have placed their roots in the permafrost. Wildlife around the world will be greatly affected by climate change. Polar bears and animals located near ice are beginning to drown because they have to swim longer distances. Humans will be even more susceptible to new and unfamiliar diseases with these higher temperatures.
There are many simple ways to reduce our impact on the Earth. Simple things like carpooling and buying more fuel-efficient cars can greatly reduce the average person's carbon footprint. Using alternative energy is a very effective way to reduce the amount of fossil fuels being burned. Doing more eco-friendly activities like kayaking instead of boating is an easy way to protect carbon sinks. Even just turning off electronics when not in use helps stop global warming. As a nation, we can do many things to reduce our carbon footprint. The government could enforce a carbon tax to encourage people to buy items that don't release carbon into the atmosphere. Recycling could become mandatory to reduce the size of landfills, which are the largest emitters of methane. A way that the nation could protect carbon sinks is to make a law that requires logging companies to replant trees that are native to the area. A way that the global community could fight global warming is to create a treaty that all the countries would sign to reduce their GHG emissions.